Hey, welcome everybody. Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV, and it's Fall Classic Baseball 1980. This is my Billy Ball Athletics replay for 1980. And we are in the top of the ninth inning. And the score is 6-1 Athletics. It's Rick Langford on the mound for the A's. And it was Fergie Jenkins who started the game for the Texas Rangers. So for the Rangers now, we're going to have Buddy Bell, John Ellis, and John Grubb. So let's get started. I'll show you how to play this. You're rolling 2d6, very simple. You're using like an APA formula to resolve. In other words, what you see there would be a 53. You're reading the black, then the white. And then, of course, you got a 20-sided die for when you need it. You first read off the batter, and the pitcher may not even come into play, so it's not a 50-50 system. It's got 50-50 elements, but it's not a 50-50 system. So let's get started, and we're going to roll here. For Buddy Bell, he's a right-handed hitter. Today he is 2 for 3, actually. And he's got an RBI. He drove in the only run for the Rangers today. Buddy Bell, in reality, he was a .329 hitter. So let's see if Rick Langford can complete this game. Now he's gone 27, 30, so he can go 31, 32. He can go up to 36 batters faced, and then, of course, until he gives up a hit or a walk beyond that. So let's do it. Now, this game is priced right. It's not cheaper than all the other games. It's not more expensive than all the other games. It's just right around the $60 mark. The cards are high quality, nice quality cards. They're very easy to read. The font is quite large. On the batters, it's bold. On the pitchers, it's not. You also get that added. Each pitcher is measured on three different ways. His worst day, his best day, and then somewhere in between. Today, Rick Langford is on his best day. So that's an added feature, which is really cool about this game. So let's do it. It's going to be Buddy Bell against Rick Langford. Now, you know, Rick Langford had 28 complete games, and he completed every game from May all the way to September. So let's see if he can complete a game here. And that's a 36. So we're first going to read off the batter, and it's a plus, and that plus basically means that if he gets on base, he has a chance to steal. But down by 5 runs, I would kind of override that, and he would not be stealing. So it's going to be a 36. There's no result on the batter card, and when there's no result on the batter card, you move to the pitcher card. 36 under A, and that is an out. What kind of an out? The 3 tells you that it's going to be a ground ball. He's a righty, so it's going to be a ground ball to third. Third baseman Wayne Gross up with it, over to first, and 1 out. So Langford is 2 outs away from a complete game. John Ellis is up. He's, again, another right-handed batter. And he's 1 for 3 today. Hit a double in the 4th inning. So let's roll. Let's see what happens. And that is a 21, and a 21 is an out. So basically, what kind of an out is that going to be? It's going to be a 5, and a 5 says it's to the third baseman. And again, to Gross, and Gross up with it and throws him out. So 2 up, 2 down. And the Rangers are down to their last out. Johnny Grubb, back-to-back Johnnies. But Johnny Grubb is a lefty, and today he's 0 for 2 with a walk. And as you can see, Rick Langford has allowed only 1 run in today's game, and that was in the 6th inning. It was a 1 out, and then it was a double and an RBI single, and then a pop-up and a ground out. So really, not too much went on in that inning. He quickly got out of it. So it's Rick Langford. He sets and deals, looks at his catcher, asking for the sign. And here's the pitch. Could be the final out of the game, or let's see if Johnny Grubb could keep the Texas Rangers' hopes alive. and that is a 35, and a 35 is a blank. So when it's a blank, you go to the pitcher card under A, and that's an out. It's a 16, and that is bounce to the shortstop. Guerrero, who charges it, throws on the run in time. Ball game over, and the Athletics win it. And the Athletics, let me look quickly here, are now going to be 21-18, or 3 runs above 500. Very similar to their actual record. And I will be playing more Fall Classic Baseball on my channel. This is just a teaser. So you can learn Fall Classic Baseball. Now, one of the things that I really like about this game is that it's created by a designer who has a lot of experience, 1, has a few other games under his belt, 2. He has great customer service, 3. The cards are very easy to read. You get every player. You get an automatic PDF when you buy the pre-printed cards, 4. And ultimately, it has every single season. So if there's a season I want to replay, I don't have to worry about, begging the guy to make me another season. The season is there for you. Okay? So I really like that about this game, and it's super easy to learn. The design in terms of how many charts there are kind of was off-putting to me at first, but then I realized I'm not using any of these charts because I use the Fast Action deck, which is amazing, and it gives you everything in the charts. You never have to worry about a chart again, pretty much. Okay, I don't pull the Fast Action deck for outs because the quick outs chart is so simple and so intuitive that I just use that, so I don't have to keep on pulling cards because that slows me down. But I could pull cards and pull results and pull everything from the cards. I just don't do that. So anyway, the final score here, and let me pop this into my PC, my Replay Baseball PC engine that keeps all my stats. Let's see, it was a 5-3, and then a 5-3, and then finally it's going to be a 6-3. All right, Rick Langford is now 5-2, and let's look at the box score. And here's the box score, so let's look at that. As you can see, the final score was 6-1, and the Rangers had 1 run, 6 hits, no errors, while the Athletics had 6 runs, 14 hits, and no errors. And let's look at Rick Langford. He improved his record to 5-2. Went, of course, a complete game, allowed 6 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, but he does have a very high ERA for right now, and I'm sure that will improve with time. He's got a 4.73 ERA, so he's struggled so far. We're only in May. This game is played May 23rd, so this is probably his 6th or 7th start only, so he's got a long ways to go, still 3/4 of the season. And let's look at some of the batting averages for the Athletics. Henderson's batting .276, Dale Murphy's batting .260, Mitchell Page .286. Now, Dave Revering had a great day today. He went 4 for 5. He raised his average to .356. That's the only one that's really standing out. He did bat .290 that season. Wayne Gross, but that will definitely come down. Wayne Gross is at .275. Tony Armas is at .285. Essien is at .164. He went 1 for 3, so he raised that. Mario Guerrero is the shortstop at .237, and Rob Piccolo, second baseman, at .288. So as you can see, the averages are extremely believable in the .250, .260, .270, .280 range. Nothing, except for one player, and that's always kind of an outlier, but that will adjust itself. So anyway, I just wanted to show you, and up on top here, this is the Replay Baseball engine. It shows you the record 21-8. I can also go to standings on this as well. Let me go to standings. Let's see. Let's exit, and it'll take us to the standings so we can see where the Athletics are at here in the West. And as you can see, the West right there, Kansas City's in the lead. It's Chicago, and then it's Oakland. Oakland is 4.5 games behind. You know, in this season, Oakland finished, they were 83 and 79, I believe, and they finished second place. But they're not far from that in this in our replay. And that's about it. This is Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV, and keep on the lookout. Remember to like and subscribe. And keep on the lookout for more Fall Classic baseball tabletop games. Thanks.